Hey everybody, it's Alicia from K's Crazy Critters, and with me I have our lovely Dennis. So, as I was saying, we have a new bunny Willow. Willow is an intact, that means unfixed female. Wonton's a neutered male. Dennis is a fixed female, and there's a lot of hormones with Willow. So Willow and Dennis were getting along perfectly fine, but once she became hormonal, they tend to get a little more nippier. They kind of get a little more dominant. So Dennis is kind of getting old now. So unfortunately, Willow and Dennis got into a bunny fight. But Willow's fine. Dennis, though, has 2 abscesses. So I'm just going to show you those real quick. Bunny abscess. Oh, that's the puppy we're taking care of. Bunny abscesses are not normal abscesses. They're not like cats and dogs, where you kind of lance them and they open right up. Instead, I'm trying to give them some Cheerios, keep them nice and calm. They will fill all the way up, and there's usually kind of almost like capsulated areas that fills with the pus. So what we did was, we cleaned them up, we shaved them, but these ones keep up with Dennis. Hold on, Dennis kind of knows what's about to happen, so he's not very happy about it. But we did give him something to kind of calm him, not calm him down, to a little bit of pain relief. So we kind of numbed him up a little bit, but he's still a little bit nervous. So pretty much what we're going to do is, I'm going to set this one back up so you can see. I'm going to put Dennis over here. So the main thing of these things is they usually involve surgery. With the surgery, they would shave this. They would pretty much open up the abscess, and they kind of call it marsupialization. Like kind of being like a marsupial. They turn it inside out and make it into a pocket. That way, everything, the capsules are empty. They flushed everything off. They leave it open until it completely heals, which can take months sometimes. That being said, I normally have no problem sedating rabbits, but because Dennis is getting older, he's not in his prime, I just don't feel comfortable right now. So what we're going to try doing is pretty much cleaning it up ourselves and seeing how it goes. So right now, Dennis is going to have some probiotics because he's going to be on antibiotics. But what we're going to do is, hold on a second, is try and clean this. So I like to use betadine or Chlorohex. So I have this little brush, and I also make something with a little betadine wash. So it kind of looks like iced tea. So I dilute it with iced tea. So all I'm doing here, I'm going to try to clean this up a little bit. And again, this is not something he does not like this at all. But we really kind of don't have much of a choice, because if it doesn't get cleaned, he's gonna get very, very sick, and this can become septic depending on where they get these abscesses. So I'm trying to kind of clean this up the best I can. So sometimes the scrub brush actually was a lot drier than I thought it was going to be. So we're just going to kind of do this, kind of get the scabs part off best we can. So, obviously some of this part he doesn't care about. Other parts, it does still hurt because, again, this is a wound that we tried kind of clipping it, cleaning up the best we can. But you can see where the pus is encapsulated. Alright? So, the next thing we're going to do is, after we're done cleaning it, I'm trying to just get this part over here real quick. So now the one over here is still, hold on one second, I'm just kind of wet this down. So I didn't do anything before, because I wanted you guys to see. So it did have an opening. Oh, hold on one second. Of course, I thought I had everything right with me, but apparently I don't. So hold on. Oh, there it is. So just hold on one second. Alright. Notice when I'm working with bunnies, I never hold their back legs because they will kick out. I try talking nice and calm. I try not to restrain him by scruffing him. I really don't like to do the trance, like they call it, when you flip him over, unless I have to. So I kind of prefer to either burrito wrap him, which if I have to, I will, and give him treats. And obviously, Chance wants to say hi. So since he's kind of being a little bit of the pain, which I understand why, this is not something that he wanted. So I'm going to kind of do a little burrito wrap over here the best I can, which is I put the towel, I cover his butt, almost like swaddling, or for me, kind of wrapping spay packs. And I take this, kind of cover his front legs, and now I have a bunny burrito. So, now, let's go back to this part. So this one over here, oops, sorry, has a slight opening, but you can still see. So this part's going to get very messy, guys. Oop. See, that pus just came out. He did not like that. So we're going to have to keep working on that one right there. So I'm going to have one of my kids kind of come over, so it'll help me flush it out. So hold on one second. Jordan's my helper when it comes down to certain things. So what I like to do is, I like curved tip syringe. I might need your help with holding Dennis. I'm not Jordan. Oh, wrong kid. But what we're going to do is, I'm going to try turning this around a little bit. So see, is we're going to hold where he is. I might need your help with. And kind of go flush it on the inside. This is going to be nice and hard, like not hard, but it's going to give a nice flow. So we're trying to get that capsule out, all that pus. So the idea for all abscesses, we want it to heal from the inside out. So we want to get that pockets of pus coming out, which is what I'm trying to do now. So I know this is going to be really disgusting, guys, but pretty much we're just going to rinse it, we're squeezing it, and we're getting those pus out. Because that's going to be our main thing, is keeping this clean, keeping this open, and trying our darndest to flush all that pus out. Because ideally, surgery would be great where we're able to keep this open and watch it heal. But right now we're going to have to do something, healing by second intention pretty much. Now, a couple of other things that I like to, which I don't have right now, is Manuka honey. A lot of people say they like doing that. Putting ointments in here, which I do have the SSD, so we're going to try that. But again, this is something that ideally you go to a vet, they would sedate, open this up, leave this open, and there's going to be a lot of pain medication, antibiotics. So obviously, see, he's not really liking this right now. But unfortunately, again, he doesn't have much of a chance. So we got to do what we got to do to keep him nice and healthy. So again, he will be on antibiotics. And this is something that we have to do daily, twice a day. Have to make sure that he stays inside so no more outside playing for him. And, nice, sweetie. No, he's not very happy. There he goes. But, again, as long as he's eating, which is good. I know he's not in pain. And plus, I can give him something to help with that. Alright? So, they get abscesses from bite wounds, just like dogs and cats. Another common place for them to get abscesses is underneath their chin, dental abscesses, which those need to be done by specialists. A rabbit savvy vet that knows how to do with rabbit teeth, because those can become very tricky. And again, if these are left untreated, without antibiotics, without helping them heal up like this and take care of them, they can become septic. The infection will kind of take over, and that's what we don't want to do. So, again, I know Dennis isn't very happy with what I'm doing, but he doesn't have a choice. So, me and Dennis say thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, please like our videos. If there's something else you guys want me to do or talk about, I can definitely go through with that. And then if I end up having to take Dennis into surgery, I will make sure I document all of that for you guys. All right? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. All right. So I forgot to show you one part that I wanted to do is, so after flushing, what I like to do is I like to take an antibiotic cream. I like SSD, the silver sulfasalazine. And what you do is you take a little bit and you kind of just pack it into the wound. Kind of go right in there. Now, this is something that you could also do with the Manuka honey. But just remember, when we have these wounds like this, we need to make sure that they stay inside. You cannot put these guys outside because they can get maggots and fly strike. So that's something just to be careful. You don't want to pack it too full because we also want the stuff to kind of still drain out. But again, just like a little bit. And just going to put it right into the wound. And so, now these two spots, he's inside away from everybody. So I don't have to worry about anybody licking this. And he can't really get at it. If this is something that he can get at, I would use an e-collar or like a baby onesie. I like to do with rabbits. But yeah, hopefully that should be okay. So, all right. I'm done torturing Dennis. So, again, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.